Hey, it's Thursday. Selena and Crockett.
Thursday.
Thursday, February 16th. Another warm day. Did you go outside? I didn't go outside enough. I should have just camped out on the lawn yesterday. It
It
was so
was,
nice.
yeah, it was a good day. Savvy had Lego League yesterday, so she got out of school a little later, so that let little man sleep in a little more. Well, I should say sleep until he normally wakes up, and so I was able to walk him over to school to pick up Savvy, because she was done a little bit later, and it was a really nice day.
It's nice. You get to walk to school.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
far is
so it
that?
was uh, half a mile.
Oh
It's
my.
the school is right across the street from our neighborhood. Savvy was not thrilled about it though. She's like, "I have to walk home." I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pick me up. Pick me No.
Meantime, your
No.
little brother's like, "Yay, let's go longer." That's
Like, it's the
funny.
first nice, really
Yeah.
nice day you're getting out of school, lady. Hoof it.
I don't know. Soon it's gonna be, "You're picking me up, dad. I'm just gonna walk
Yeah.
home myself."
Fine. Fine.
That's funny. I
Yeah.
have a new thing now with the kids where, they got off the bus, and I wanted to go for a walk because it was so nice. I wanted to take the dog for a walk. It took us a half hour to get outside because they couldn't decide whether they wanted to join me or not.
That'll
And
happen.
right? And then the thing is, my son, 1,000 questions. If I'm only going for like a 20-minute walk, which means I will only be maybe 10 minutes away from the house on foot, going 10 minutes up and 10 minutes back. And, you 1,000 questions. "Well, where are you going? What if you don't return in a half an hour? I'm gonna come looking for you." I'm like, "But just come with me if this is gonna be a problem for you. Just come." Meantime, Lila's like, "I want no part of this." She's
Yeah.
younger than her brother, and
Yeah.
Lila's like, "This is."
She's
Yeah,
like,
we
"Oh,
actually
just sit on the couch. I'll take care of everything."
we got back from the walk. She's like, "That was the worst walk ever." I don't know. I have no idea why. I don't know. I
Well,
don't know what happened.
kids.
The dog pulls them when we walk.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. It's not even having to pick up after the dog. That doesn't bother them. It was just because she insists on when you walk, you gotta lead the dog back. You have to be the leader. It shouldn't be the dog that's the leader. This is what we taught with the Lehigh Valley Humane Society. You're in charge. The dog should happily follow you. And I agree to an extent, but that would mean my 20-minute walk, which is
Right.
about a mile, a little more than a mile, will probably only be, 10 feet because it's just
Right.
nonstop pulling back, pulling back.
Yeah, that's the
So,
hard part of walking with, like, Liam and Savvy both wanna hold Maggie when they're walking, and Savvy can hold her. She's gotta pay attention because Maggie's so quick, she sees a squirrel, she's like, "Poof."
yeah.
So if you're not holding on tight, Liam gets really upset because he wants to hold Maggie, and it's hard to explain to him, like, "Buddy, she will rip you down to the ground."
Yeah, and he'll go flying.
Yeah,
Just
there will be nothing gentle about it.
no.
So yeah, I get that. Dave, good morning. Happy Friday Eve, buddy. Good to hear from you.
Good morning, Dave. Yeah, we have, I found this because she actually bit through her leash, play biting, like she was, like, playing with it like it was a chew toy, her first leash that she had. So I
Mhm.
got a new one, and the new one that I have, it does you can use it like a handle, but it also clips around your waist.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I use my base when I'm going for a walk with
I
this dog.
use my
Yeah, I'm like,
base.
I'm like this, like, "Okay, you're not going anywhere." Base stance, you're staying put
What's
because
that
she'll
lady doing over there? I don't know,
yeah.
yoga or something?
Uh, but yeah, because the worst is though when you have to pick up after the dog. So I'm like, "Please don't move. Please don't move," as I'm bending over to
Right,
pick up something that I don't wanna be touching in the
right.
first place, but, uh, and then all of a sudden she'll see a squirrel, and I'm like, "Huh?"
Yeah, yeah. Lily, I can remember, I thought she took because my shoulder I don't know how many times I've dislocated my shoulders, but did that one time, like, took off and just I think we were getting ready to open the gate to go out, And so it was lucky because I think what saved me was I didn't have the handle as tight as I could. Like if I was really holding it, I think I would have. But I
Really?
was like,
That's strong. Wow.
yeah, it's no joke, man. They'll
Yeah.
if you're not paying attention and they get a head start,
Yeah. You're
you're
gone.
hurting.
My goal right now is just, as long as she's pulling away from what I'm picking up and not leading me into I don't wanna fall into it.
Yeah. That'll change the temperature of your day quite a bit
Yep.
if that
Yeah,
happens. Yeah.
I'd say so. Now that would be an awful day. I don't know what was so awful for Lila. I thought it was a gorgeous walk.
Well, let her know she could fall and poop.
There you
So,
go. That'll change your perspective, you know?
yeah. Cup half full.
Yeah. All right. Hey, coming up for today, are you happy at your job? Are you happy?
It's funny, we got, posted that on socials yesterday, and a lot of people just said yes.
Because they're probably at work while on
And
social.
then I had to go back and be like, "Well,
What do you do?
why?
Yeah. What is it?
What is it about your job?" Yeah. I can say that I'm certainly, happy at mine. I feel very, very fortunate to do what we do. I feel very fortunate to do it with somebody that I care about tremendously. Um, I'll mention that other person later. But no, I feel very, very, very lucky. Radio is it's funny. Um, I'm always fascinated in talking to people. I call it real jobs, like
Yeah.
people who are like an
Yeah. My
accountant or something like
my
that. Like,
parents would say the same thing. They're waiting for me to get a real job. So yeah, I
yeah,
understand.
like it's just because like it's so weird. Like somebody will say something that happened at their office, and I'll be like, when I started in radio, they turned the water cooler in the hallway into a mixed drink cooler. There was like tequila getting poured in that. Like it was so it's
Yeah,
different. It's
different.
definitely a
Different
different
vibe.
thing. But yes, I would say that
Yeah.
I am happy doing what I do.
Yeah. I am too. A lot of that dynamic, it's not just the job, it's also the camaraderie of your coworkers. That could make or
Yeah.
break a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've worked in radio stations where culture has been great, and I've worked in radio stations where culture has not been great.
Mhm.
And one of the unique things about where we are in Allentown is the amount of collaboration between all of our stations.
Mhm.
Some other places where I've been markets I've been in, even if you're under the same, you're all under the same umbrella of one company, the competition doesn't allow you to want to do anything but, be competitive. And
Yeah.
that's
Isn't
great.
that something?
Don't get me wrong, we all want
Yeah.
to be number one, but it can also, nip you in the butt a little bit there
Yeah.
too. So
I've seen that even among people in different companies here in Allentown too, which is new to me because it was always competitive in other
sure,
markets that I've worked in. So,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna reveal the happiest job that'll be coming up after 7. We'll see if you agree if that would be your happy job. Um, and what is it gonna take to be happy? You know? What would it
It's
take? I don't always think it's the money. I don't.
no, I completely agree with that. Yeah.
Money helps, obviously. You gotta pay the bills, obviously, but sometimes I was just talking to someone who said she quit her job. It was a significant amount more, but it was a lot of travel, and she was away from her son so
Mm,
much. Now she
yeah.
says she has a job. She says it pays the bills. It's not quite the same salary that she had before,
Yeah.
but she's close to home. It's
I
that.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. I've had the Sunday scaries before,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
never a great,
Hate
not
that
a great
feeling.
feeling. Not
Hate
a
that.
great feeling.
I
Yeah.
understand that. Yeah. So, being able to the quality of life really matters when it comes you think about your job, but the quality of life,
Sure.
how that job affects your life really does make a difference. So,
Sure.
all right, we'll be talking about that later. You have a
Sure.
great it's so funny I say this as I realize today's the marathon day with a meeting.
Yeah.
I can do without meetings though.
Yeah. They get in the way sometimes. We
They
had a meeting
do.
yesterday too. Like, what
Yeah,
are you gonna meet about?
exactly. Especially now
Um,
when you can do this. You can do everything
right.
virtually now. All
Right.
right, everybody, have a great day. We do have a little bit of rain, but another warm day. So,
Oh my gosh, that yesterday was so great. Get outside and do something
Yeah.
today.
Enjoy. It might need
Yeah.
an umbrella, but it'll be worth it. Have a great day, guys.
Bye, kids.
Bye.